Trains, trains and more trains. You would have had to be living under a rock not to know this iconic theme song. Thomas the Tank Engine has been beaming into children's homes for over 30 years. And it's not just the young ones who are fans.
This one here has been running for, 16 years now. Hasn't changed.
This is Arthur. He's train mad, steam engines being his favourite.
That's character. Those engines had character. They had a personality. But there's no glamour in them now. They're all diesel.
And model trains have always been a part of his life.
Married, had a family, and they wanted a train, so I set up a train for them, and then they got tired of it, and then I carried on, then I dropped it for a while, and then 30 years later start again.
He's helped start up the Rangiora and North Canterbury Model Railway Club. They're celebrating their 1-year anniversary in September. It's one terrific train track wonderland put together alongside his trusty assistants for children to enjoy. They've set up here at the public library for the last week or so, but it wasn't an easy task.
I was told because we're not art and craft society people, we couldn't. However, the gentleman did tell a lady at the library, a librarian, about the idea, and we sat down and we talked about it, and within half an hour we came up with the fact, right, we'll bring Thomas in here and we'll show children how to make buildings and do a layout.
He spends a lot of time building and constructing the island of Sodor, creating everything by hand, and then passing on that knowledge to the kids. Bits and bobs here and there, all the trees and plants, sheds and stations all made from recycled materials from out and about and around the home. His ideas are endless.
Walk along the beach and pick up some seaweed. And you make little bushes out of seaweed.
These silos are made from empty toilet paper rolls. The sheds are from old cracker containers. And the green on the trees, well, it's a coating of green sawdust.
We show them how to make buildings out of scrap, biscuit boxes, for example, recycled cardboard that we get, and also free printouts you can get off the internet.
This is Kevin. He's a member of the club. He's making some small-scale shrubs.
I'm not going to throw them away because I'm going to put them back on again, but I'm going to bunch them up so that they go nice and tight. I started model railroading when I was 8. I'm now 72 and I haven't stopped yet.
The club started with just 9 members. Now, nearly 12 months on, around 24 have jumped on board.
When you sit down in the back corner there and look over this way and see the faces and the concentration, hand-to-eye coordination, and bringing a train into the station and slowing down, stopping and then going again, they get quite keen about that. And this is what it's about.
Arthur says they like to mix it up here and there, changing the carriages around with the other trains, but the kids keep them in check.
There's Gordon, there's Percy, and there's carriages, Annabelle and Clarabelle and so on. And if you put the wrong carriage on the wrong train, the kids will tell you.
You've been told off a couple of times.
Don't do it.
There's Thomas again. I can see Thomas again.
Sometimes Thomas slows down and has a talk to Stephanie. I think he's very fond of Stephanie.
Ooh, scandal. And after the young ones have had their turn, they don't leave empty-handed.
We give them a certificate signed by the Fat Controller as being a qualified model engine driver. And they go away with something, they're happy.
Don't worry about the
all for 50 cents. You couldn't even buy an ice cream for that.
I'm a big fan of Thomas the Tank Engine, and Seb, our cameraman, has set me a challenge to see if I can name all these trains in here. So we've got Percy, Diesel, James, Thomas, Duck, and Ben. There we go. It's great I can remember that. If only I could remember when to put out the wheelie bin at home. Sorry, flatmates. This is fantastic. Yes, I was a fanatic too when it came to Thomas the Tank Engine, watching it on VHS over and over again. Here's me kitted out in what was really a uniform when I was young. And since I was on my best behaviour, I got to sit alongside those training to be a train driver, number 454. And once I work out which track I'm operating, I'm ready to go. And lucky for me, I graduated. This is what I'll be doing tonight. This is what I'll be doing when I get home.
What you do this afternoon?
Oh, you're there? Yeah, what, at work at some stage? Shh, don't tell anyone. However, Arthur hopes the club can do more events like this, travelling around Canterbury to let everyone enjoy what was once his childhood toys.
Be involved with the community, and we're a club what I call on the right track. There's no doubt about that. Yep.
No pun intended.
No pun intended, no. We're steaming ahead.
It really does show you don't always have to grow up. Jared McCulloch, CTV News.